It's the EUIC Hangover, it's Secret Rare, the Pokemon podcast with me, Jordan Midler, Tom Ryan-Smith, and Nathan Ellingsworth. This week, we are back from our whistle-stop tour of London with all of the stories you'd like to know about Pokemon EUIC. First of all, Tom, how are you? I'm
alright, a little bit tired. Travelling back from London after 3 days of Pokemon, texted out here. I'm now back home, I just want to sleep. I want to go to bed. I had a fantastic time, but I'm done.
My body That's the thing done. About these events being weekends, like going straight back into a Monday is disastrous.
It's painful. It hurts. Like, you're just going to suddenly be like, oh, 3 days of Pokemon, and now my brain has to function on a lack of sleep. A normal job. My normal job. I have to get back to it and be like, this isn't Pokemon. I'm not sat watching Wolfie do something stupid. I'm
Shout out Wolfie. Nathan, how are we?
I'm very good. Very similarly tired. I got back sort of a good time yesterday and then remembered it was my friend's birthday. So we went out for some drinks and had a lovely time. And now I'm exhausted, like so socially drained. This is probably the most I can talk to any person for about a week.
Yeah. Honestly, I have not spoken to anyone more than Nathan in the last 4 days.
I'm hyper jealous of that fact. Let's set it up. Pokemon EUIC London, from London's Excell, from Friday to Sunday. The Pokemon Center was also there. That kicked off on a Thursday. I was in London Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, I went to a Larian event, which was good fun. Played the new Divinity Original Sin board game with the Larian crew. Nice. They had fun drinks that you poured 2 drinks together and it turned different colors. It was all very magical and mystical. But then on Thursday, I headed to the Pokemon Center at the Excell. The lovely folks over at the Pokemon Company took us through, and thank God they did, because my was that busy. The Pokemon Center they've now been doing it for, I think, technically 5 years if you include like the first pop up and the different ones that they've done. But the last couple have been at the Excell. It's largely stuff you can get on the Pokemon Center website, but they always do mascot merch. This year it was Armorage and Ceruledge primarily, but they also had some stuff with Pikachu, Gengar, and Pawmi. So if we could all just please, everyone please just show off your official merch. Thank you. Thanks, folks. But yeah, we'll get into our hauls as we go through this, but my initial thoughts, and I'll jump to yours in a minute from this. I love the vibe of the hall outside of the Excell when this is going on, because it's just people like getting their competitor bags, going to the trade area. The trade area was popping off. Oh yeah, had some really good shit in there. I really enjoyed walking through the trade area. Also, I witnessed multiple players collect their player's bag, walk into the trade area, immediately sell it.
So, I'm not shocked to hear that. That is not shocking.
There was a guy sitting with like 10 players' bags underneath, and I wanted to ask how much he was buying them for, but I mean, you have to imagine if these guys are on every stop of the tour, how much of this stuff do they need, and how much does that money go to pay for their like stuff?
Yeah, true.
Like if you don't win, you don't get the money to carry on. Like you get the points, but you need that support. So I kind of get it, but also it feels upsetting.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's like I would be I wouldn't obviously do it for like the first couple because it'd be so amazing. But I wonder if someone's been doing it for like 10 years, they're like, I don't need like more t-shirts, more lanyards, etc. But yeah, I like the Excell as a venue. I thought the Pokemon Center was cool. We'll talk about this as well. I'm convinced that they're doing this as a trial run to eventually do a permanent one in the West. But Nathan, your first impressions when you headed down on did you go on Friday? Did you collect your badge on Thursday? Because badges were open on Thursday as well.
I couldn't get down until Friday morning. I had work on Thursday, so I woke up at 4 a.m. on Friday. I got a train just after 5 that was meant to get me into London Paddington for 6:30, and it was so delayed it didn't get me in until 7:30. So I didn't get to the Excell until about half an hour after I was meant to. And by the time I got there, the Pokemon people were like, get in the Pokemon Center. They were like, we're holding back hundreds of people so you can get your stuff. And I was just like, Thank you. Sorry, I was really late. And I barely mentioned it once on that Friday that I was annoyed I was late or I was really tired. I was very brave. And Tom will not argue with that. But yes, I had a really good time. I had a really good time. I liked the layout. I preferred the layout this year as well. I think the space it was in, as you just go to the left-hand side, was better than having it on the far hall and down the steps. And I also liked the way they decorated it more a bit this time as well. I think they put a bit more thought into the layout of the entire shop and kind of what you see as you went around. Yeah, really liked it. I do think there was a bit less exclusive merch this time, but I also really liked what they had. I'm a huge Ceruledge fan, as Joe Merrick from Ceremony.com chose to make fun of me for, because he was like, "Oh, you like Ceruledge, do you? How edgy."
Joe could not make fun of anyone after the plush that he bought from the Pokemon Center. He's an enemy of this podcast buying an Okie Dokie and a Monkey Dory.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I was like, Jordan's gonna be fuming, mate. Joe was coming for my neck all weekend. But no, the Pokemon Center, I really liked it. I agree with you. I think we are getting closer and closer to the Pokemon UK team, who clearly want this to happen, being able to prove to someone out there, be like, how much more trial tests do you want? But I think we're probably going to get America first. Pokemon, in terms of head offices, is much more America, after Japan, than UK and Europe. But yeah, I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen in America and then Europe.
Yeah, I actually think it might happen when the Pokemon expansion to the theme park happens. They'll just put one in Orlando or Los Angeles or whatever that is.
It's a really good point.
I mean, I've always said, just by there's an empty lot next to the Nintendo World Store in New York. Connect it as one big thing. I know the rent in New York's ridiculous, but it's Pokemon. Like, come on. Tom, you get there on Friday, how you feeling? You got that Friday feeling? You're full of Pokemon joy?
I was buzzing, man. Like, not like I kind of had a similar vibe to you, where I was down for something else beforehand, so I went to the...
You can say...
Yeah, what? Yeah. No, the yelling outside. It's like, don't say it.
I think that was me in my very thin windows once again. And I live right in the middle of Bristol, so sorry.
So a couple of farmers having an argument.
So no, I went to the Fallout screening, so I got to go and see the first 2 episodes, did a few things with that. So like that ended at 11 p.m. at night, and then my neighbors in my hotel room were doing some very excited things that they were enjoying, which kept me up even longer. So I went to sleep quite late to wake up very early to get to the Pokemon Center, because we had to be there for 8 a.m. I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was
some of us were very late. I hear.
Yeah, I hear. But no, like it was honestly, I think going to these events, you walk in the door and you just see so many people that you know and you love, and you get so excited. You're like, all right, I'm back. It's Joe. It's Ross. It's Marty, it's Lucy, it's all these people who you're just like, yes, come on, let's just talk about Pokemon for 3 days. And then you go to the Pokemon Center and you spend copious amounts of money. You do some silly videos, you do whatever you want, you meet pals. It's just such a great time. I will say, I think before the podcast started, I was saying how I don't think I enjoyed this Pokemon Center as much. And I think it's a vibe that I always seems to happen every single time we go in early. Because they're always dead. It's so dead. Yeah. I think Pokemon Centers are so much better when they're busy. The vibe is just much more on point. Everyone's running around so much excited.
I agree with that. I think I did miss a bit of the atmosphere, but also, I'm not going to moan because we got to go in. No. And, as media, we got to take videos and do some vox pops with that space without it being 200 decibels of people smashing into other people to grab a Jigglypuff.
No, so 100%. when I went in at 2:00 on Thursday when it was open to the public, but I just got led through because I'm very, very special and important. And it was an amazing vibe. Like, the only thing I didn't love was it reminded me of, have you seen those videos of when people are putting reduced price food out on the shelves at Tesco and people are swarming them? Mm-hmm. People were doing that to the staff when they were putting, like, the magnet was really popular. The Gengar magnet was like hard to get.
Oh, that Gengar magnet is so cool. Like, I love that magnet. It's my favorite one of all the four I've got.
I got it.
I got it too. So that was a bit of a shame, especially because the people working the center and some of the other people weren't TPC employees. It was like an agency they hired, so it's shitty. But I kind of agree about the layout. There was like, because we got basically walked through it, we saw everything, but there was new Umbreon and Espeon shirts right in the back corner that I would have missed, that my partner got, and that was like just in the back corner next to the Pokemon Go stuff. There was
I did not see any Pokemon Go stuff. Which Pokemon Go
it was like just the kind of the recent stuff, but the so it was a weird mix. I think some of the stuff there wasn't enough room to like get around it and really have a look. Like as you walk in, that right corner had like prints and like some of the wand company balls and stuff like that. That felt really kind of tight. Whereas the rocket area had a huge amount of stuff. That rocket stuff is so nice, but it's so expensive. I've never bought any of it.
Did you see the Beast Ball as well?
Yes, I did see the Beast Ball.
I think that's one of the only ones I've been like, oh, I think I would. I don't know why.
I have the Pokeball because I feel like that's the one you get. That if you're going to get one, the Pokeball's the one to get.
I want
the Master Wall.
They're so heavy.
Yeah.
That's why
I know the whole thing is like, yeah, but no, imagine you're a Pokemon that gets chucked at your face. That's going to hurt. But no wonder you don't want to go in the ball. That is so weighty.
it feels great. Like, it feels great to just hold and throw. Like, it's such a perfect wee object.
How many people have you thrown it at?
No one. My little dogs. But I want the Master Ball to go alongside it. But obviously, we've all been to the Pokemon Company where they have all of them lined up next to each other, and it looks incredible. But you look at it and go, "That's like 1,300 quid worth of stuff there." So, but yeah, the Beast Ball does look nice. Did they ever do the GS Ball? Because that's one that I would maybe consider getting.
Oh, I don't know.
I would love if they did. I don't think they've ever done it though.
GS Ball is a weird.
If they ever did the remake, the remade Gold and Silver again, that would probably like a good link.
I brought up the fact that it's the 25th anniversary of Neo to my Pokemon Company handler, and they were just like, sure it is, you can count. I was like, God damn it, you're never going to get anything out of these people.
Nothing.
No.
But yeah, they had the tubes from, if you remember from Worlds, the tubes that were filled with Pikachu, with Beefeater Pikachu, they were just filled with random plush this time. And I was like, I wonder if the hype of this is different because there isn't some like surreal exclusive. They could have done like a Charcadet with like London gear on that would have made sense for the pair of them. Or like,
was there an exclusive plush for Worlds for EUIC last time? I don't think they ever.
I don't think so, but because it was the evolution stuff, people just went absolutely bush about it anyway.
Imagine Armor Rouge and Cerulege, but they're actually just in like a proper knight's suit of armor with like Excalibur.
Cool.
Yeah. They had a lot of TCG product. They had Pokemon Center version, as we predicted, Pokemon Center versions of ETBs. However, they only had older stuff that is still sitting on the Pokemon Center website. So they had Fusion Strike and Darkness Ablaze and Brilliant Stars. It's the sets that didn't come with promo cards that are stamped. All the modern stuff, they had no Pokemon Center versions of.
They did have They had the 151 Ultra Premium Collection, which was cool to see. Like, because I think upstairs, obviously in the vendor area, I imagine they kind of walked in and went, right, let's sell this for 150. Went to the Pokemon Center and it was there for RRP. It was so funny.
I've seen that UPC for well under RRP where I am. That seems to be. I'm considering just grabbing one and chucking it because I feel like this is a tangent, but they're still putting out new-ish Crown Zenith products. Like that Pikachu they put out for Black Friday and stuff like that. They're not doing that with 151. 151 feels like a set that is not stuck around as long as Crown Zenith did. So maybe buy a little. My investment tip to you: buy 10 UPCs, put them in the loft, profit.
To be fair, like that up there is a sealed Celebrations UPC.
Oh, that's money. That's money there, brother.
What's in? I want to know what's in there though.
The Charizard.
Oh, don't say that because opened. I'm not.
The Charizard's in there.
I bet something good's in there.
No. That's like if I get into financial difficulties, I crack that bad boy out.
Fine.
You come speak to me. I'll give you a good price for it. The only TCG product I picked up was a mini tin of Paldean Fates, in which I pulled the Judge full art, which is nice. However, the space on the shelf for the mini tins was completely full because they were listed as $24.99 on the shelf, despite being $8.99. So I said to the person for the Pokemon company, I was like, that's wrong. I felt like Joe Merrick. I was like, that's wrong. That should be $8.99. And I bought that, and that was okay. We'll get into our hauls in a minute, but overall, here we go. Oh, did you buy some packs, or is that?
I also bought a Paldean Fates mini tin, and I pulled the Paldean Student.
Oh, I like that. I've got there's the full art with the other ones as well.
Also,
I've got both
lads,
of them.
you'll be so proud of me. Sleeved straight
Hey,
away.
so proud.
I did that because a friend who was with me looked at me and went, "Do you want a sleeve?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I do. Yeah."
Who were we with? Was Jack there when that happened? Was it Jack who said that? Or?
No, it's my friend Daz, who was who was competing, and they're also a writer for Pocket Tactics.
Ah,
we had a lovely weekend, meeting lots of people.
I was told in no uncertain terms that the media weren't allowed to compete. I got a very big document saying you're not allowed to go and win the prize money, which I knew I would.
I assume Pocket he didn't come as a media person.
Yeah, Daz was just there as a competitor, not like also there as
I'm just saying what I'm hearing on the streets.
I also picked up and I just bought these ones. 6 different Trubbish because
hell yeah.
I have decided that we're gonna get every single print of Trubbish and Garbodor ever.
Good.
So this is how it starts. I mean, it starts with. Hang on.
Do you have the all art?
There we go. This is a pretty good collection to start with. We'll see how we get on.
Is there not the art rare in
Obsidian Flames, or
it's the one after that? Yeah, it's the one after that. What was that?
Where he's a swing. Oh no, that's Tangela I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no,
he's just
it's a
chilling.
Garbodor.
Yeah. What the hell was that set called? It's not Obsidian Flames. It's not Tempura Forces. It is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, what is that one?
I bought a booster box of this. What is it?
Go on, let me see if I've got anything on my desk that might tell me.
It's not Paldean
Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames.
It's not Paldean Fates. It's not 151.
It's not Tempura Forces.
What is it?
What is that?
Yeah,
that's going to drive me crazy.
There's a full art Garbodor from that random set from a little while ago. No, I don't have yet, but I am going to get.
I bought 2 cards while I was out there,
and that was Trubbish Minute.
Hey, I trapped myself to 2 cards.
I
got the Poliwhirl.
Ah, yes.
Because I don't want to buy more 151 just to get this. I thought I'm just going to buy it, and I'm going to buy it in person because I have a nice memory.
That's what I need to do. Sod 151. I just need to buy that one card I want.
And then I bought a card that I used to love when I was younger in English, and I lost it with my original collection, and I just saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I used to love that card."
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the Hitmontop.
That's from Neo Genesis.
It's Neo, but I can't remember which Neo set.
Checking because is it the wee pyramid logo?
Yeah, it's a pyramid logo. So yeah,
it is.
It's back in its sleeve.
Oh my god! See, when I search, I'm on Card Maven, which is a very good website for as a card resource, but it starts from now and goes all the way back. Oh, Neo Discovery, Neo Genesis is 2 stars. I apologize to everyone involved.
It's fine. I didn't know what it was.
My partner,
I love that card.
My partner, Laura, who joined me on this adventure, bought 2 cards as well because in the trade area, she just went up. She bought the full art Cleffa Igglybuff and
nice. Hey, that Cleffa got into the finals. That Cleffa won the finals, right?
Oh, this is from Tag Team. This is the old Tag Team where the 3 of them are sitting together. Yeah. But she got that, and she got what was it? But they were in Chinese. But she's got a collection of cards from every single language that cards have been printed in. She has Dutch Pokemon cards, and they've not printed Dutch Pokemon cards since 1999. So she's all about these random I got her
That's
like
sick.
Bangladesh cards for her Christmas, and she pulled the full art Charizard, Fennekin all art from Tag Team. So
Wow.
the foreign language collection is popping off. But I didn't actually. I bought cards. We're into the haul time now. I bought cards before I left because I bought this. It is the Leafeon V-Star box because this was £22 on Amazon. And you know why that's special? Because it comes with 2 Fusion Strike and 2 Evolving Skies for £22.
Why did you get that?
Amazon. This one and the Glaceon one has 2. Tom is on Amazon. Has 2 Evolving Skies, 2 Fusion Strike. So I'm sitting on this. This is just going to sit there. It might be gone by now.
No,
is it still there?
Yeah, it's in stock. £24.44.
Oh, it was 22 when I bought it, but yeah, that's the one.
I mean, still £24.99. That's £24.44 is still pretty good.
You can
especially when places are charging £10 for a packet of Evolving Skies.
Yeah, they're so expensive. Evolving Skies. This is why I'm just going to buy stuff. With 24 minutes in, I can buy something.
Oh yeah. You can
put it in the
buy
chat
something
right now, Tom.
I'll put it in the chat. There you go. Wow.
But yeah, that was my main purchase. As of late, I want to buy the new Iono milk carton.
Yeah,
they didn't
I want
have
to get
them,
that as well. It looks really good.
I honestly almost want to buy 4 of them so I can have 4 of the alt arts for any deck that I build because they look super nice and they come with like a decent amount of packs. But yeah, a minor amount of purchasing in London. I don't know. I'm having a weird. I bought a couple of packs of Temporal Forces just to test the water, and I get sweet FA. But I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to what our big summer sets are. I might just spend the summer trying to catch up on the few little bits and pieces I have in Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, and the 4th Scarlet and Violet set, which is called. Does anyone know the name of the 4th Scarlet and Violet set?
I think we're making something up. I don't think there was a set. That what?
I think we're just making because obviously there was Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved, and then we went on to Paldean Fates. I've still got the tag on this.
after 151.
Yeah.
Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift. The set that is called Paradox Rift.
To be fair.
Oh my god. I've got booster box that I could not remember it for the life of me. We spent so long talking about Tempura Forces.
I know. Well, have you seen the recent copyright that's been going around? Is it Paradise Dragona? Something like that?
Oh.
It's one of the next ones that has been trademarked by Creatures Inc.
Dragona?
Paradise Dragona, I think.
So that's got a Charizard in it then?
With it's definitely gonna have a Charizard, but it'll probably be Hydrapple and Archaludon.
Oh yeah. They had a nice dragon type mural at the end of the Pokemon Center that was full of Tatsugiris. So there we go. There's the boy.
Little boys.
Right, let's get into the hauls. Tom, you start. What did you get?
So I left the bags out there, but I'm pretty sure me and Nathan will have identical hauls. I think we kind of went around together and bought very similar stuff. So if Nathan wants to kind of go through it, because we did the play Pokemon thing, so we've got these little play decks, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Like we both chose Umbreon as well because we're both legends.
Smart.
We're both basic. Opened a few cards. We got the ETB. So I got the ETB with the Rhine-Thorns in it. My pulls are here. Oh, we did Build and Battle.
Mm-hmm.
We did Build and Battle as well. So I got the Miraidon deck, which felt good. So I got the stamped Miraidon promo.
Oh, that's cool.
Got a few different pulls. Got a Shiftry. Got a Torterra EX. Oh, I got the Meltan illustration rare. It's a really nice card.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Meltan's a weird Pokemon because I think still canonically they've never revealed what region Meltan is from. Yeah, and they just like popped them in to Let's Go.
Oh, you
is that the Chatot?
As well.
The Chatot as well. Yeah.
You know,
so I was
did you see Did you see the secret of the chatter on the lines? Is they're like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's very good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're sat on the wires as sheet music.
I love that.
So good. It's something like that, or it's the Pokemon Center theme.
Dum 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 dum.
I think it might be the Pokemon Center. It's a yeah.
Yeah,
Pokemon
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
You're not going to see on the webcam, but yeah. Anyway,
Google that card.
Yeah. By the way, I bought 2 of those boxes now. The estimated delivery of the Leafeon boxes.
The Leafeon boxes.
Incredible. I can't lie.
Estimated delivery date April 29th to April 30th.
Oh, so whatever random third party shop Amazon has been using for that has suddenly got a massive influx, because I saw it on like a small card YouTuber that I watched that was talking about it, and I was like, well, I'm obviously going to jump on that.
Yeah, I think I watched the episode earlier today. I think I know what you're on about, and I just didn't look. I didn't think smart.
Yeah. Right, show me what you got. Show me your little bags. Show me everything.
One. Who's got what to hand?
You've got. I think you might have yours closer, because I can see my bag and it's all the way over there, and you know me, I'll fall over.
All right. The EUIC 2024 Ceruledge Armor Rouge backpack. Mm-hmm. Absolutely lovely stuff. I also got a.
He's gone. He's away.
The Walking Wake ETB. It's very lovely. I will say I've got some slightly better pulls this time. I really like that one anyway, because I really like the Flutter Mane. But I got of all the full arts, Relicanth. But I love Relicanth, and I love me any sort of water type Pokemon. And then I got a couple of rare boys with Walking Wake and Gouging Fire.
That Gouging Fire is nice.
It's really good. And
that Gouging Fire full art's still like the second highest card in that set, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Behind the Bolt.
So we did the Pokemon Battle Lab one afternoon, and it was us, friend of the pod, Tom Regan, and sat next to us was Joe Merrick versus Ross Rossi, very much friend of the pod, previous guest, and they were having a little battle. And not only did Joe Merrick absolutely decimate Ross at cards, but then because of that, Joe got given 2 blister packs to open as sort of a well done, and he just pulled the Walking Wake Secret Illustration Rare straight there and then. So
it's such a Joe thing to do as well. Such a Joe thing to do.
Ross was furious.
Oh, Joe.
But yeah,
I love Joe. Him buying that plush was really a heartbreaking moment.
I quite like that Okie Dokie plush. But anyway, so what else?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, so I bought myself the Magna. I bought myself the hugging Jigglypuff and Igglybuff as well, that vibrate when they come back together. Well, I didn't buy them. I got them for my partner, and I bought her a Wooper as well. The Sitting Cuties. We got added to the crew. We got little Sitting Cuties Wooper. Here he is.
Nice.
I got myself Slowbro because he's one of my faves, and we also got the very adorable little Mew as well, because I just love that one. And I also bought myself the Gengar jumper that you are currently wearing, but I wore it on my walk back, so it absolutely stinks.
Mine smells of plastic, like all new clothes.
Yeah, but we got some great stuff, and I actually got some good pulls, and bought some nice cards. I just had a really, really lovely time, and definitely met lots of very, very lovely people. Tommy, Tommy, you're locked in. Are you just buying?
Yeah, he's gone.
No, sorry.
He's trading stocks.
A minor panic when I realised my laptop's nearly full. So I'm just deleting things because I realise this thing is probably saving to my hard drive right now. So I'm just doing a bit of a live clear out just to save this podcast.
I'll do my haul. The first thing I got on this trip wasn't even at the Pokemon Center, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I found a nice copy of it. It's the Pokemon Adventures manga.
Yeah, I love these.
Oh.
It's 1, 2, and 3, and the thing that really sold me on it, and actually made me like quite emotional, because this is what happens to me, is let me just it has beautiful color illustrations in the front of them.
Are those
And
actual,
this is,
like, well, they're not Sugimori himself, are they? It'll be someone, because
it's from that era.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like pre when all the colors were decided. So like Poliwrath is completely black, like Snorlax is black. Like it's just, I love that era of Pokemon art before it got completely homogenized. Like it's just so interesting to look at. It also, so I got the first one of those. I also got some Sitting Cuties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flaffy.
love a Sitting Cutie.
Little Flaffy.
Got Flaffy. One of my favorite Pokemon ever. And following on from our conversation in the last podcast, I got Heracross.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Donphan. My little Johto lads.
Oh my god, that
They're
Heracross
chilling.
is so cute.
Heracross is the best.
He's just got his like polite little hands. The shout out to the Sitting Cuties display, because they had so many of them. I was very impressed.
They had a lot of stock out, and it did seem like they were keeping on top of how much was put out as well.
Umbreon was already gone, but I've got Umbreon, so I wasn't worried. But my partner got one of the last Espeons in the entire place, and that was on Thursday. So the evolutions are popular. But yeah, I got this.
Who knew?
I got this sweatshirt. I got a Charizard t-shirt. It's like a grey t-shirt with Charizard coming out the pocket.
He's doing what?
He's residing in the pocket. And was that everything? Oh no, I got one more thing. And it's maybe the highlight of what I got. I got this little Pikachu statue.
Oh, I saw that. He looks like he's thumbing down a ride.
He's on an adventure.
It looks like Dora.
Exactly. And he's got a little jelly donut with him as well, which I really appreciate. But yeah, that was the best part of 110 quid, which is actually, I feel fine for 3 plushes, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a statue. Like,
yeah, 100%.
The stuff isn't pure terribly priced. Like, that's the thing about the Pokemon Center. If you want to spend a lot of money, you can, because they had like the statues there. They had the Charizard statue that I've already got with Leon. I bought it at Worlds, actually. They had a really nice Cynthia and Garchomp like figure that I want to buy. They had the chess set, which is beautiful. They had Tom's ridiculous Pokemon TCG premium collection thing.
They did indeed.
That's cheap on Amazon right now. Or cheaper.
What? Right, what's cheap?
Yeah, is it what? Less than 100 quid?
Don't be silly.
I know. I did see, obviously, people are going to go to the Pokemon Center. They're going to buy absolutely everything that's there. I saw one man early Friday morning walking around with the 400-pound giant Altaria. And I was like,
oh.
I was like, it's gorgeous.
I saw someone with a Lapras.
I was like, bold choice for the start of the weekend.
I was like, mate, are you going to take this on the DLR? Like, what's the plan? Surely you're going to go and chuck it in the hotel? I did see in my hotel on the Thursday some of the boys training, playing some skirmish games to get warmed up. Oh, nice. Mate, I wish I was just sitting down with you and playing this. It was a...
I tell you what happened. I had a really lovely story on the Saturday. Speaking of playing matches, so my friend Daz, who was competing, they were in between matches, and they were like, "Hey, I've got like half an hour. Do you want to come and sit down and just have a little chat?" And absolutely, yeah, I had a great time. And I had the build and battle from the night before, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I could just pull a deck out my ass. Do you want to just have a quick match?" And they were like, "Yeah, of course." Obviously, they've got like this incredible deck, and I was like, "You'll demolish me." This guy just sat next to us on the big long tables where everyone's doing their little TCG games. Really, really lovely guy. His name was George. And he just leant over and he was like, "I'm not competing anymore. Do you want to borrow my deck?" And I was like,
"Oh my God.
What?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's a Lugia V-Star. Like, do you want to, I'll sit and walk you through it." And I was like, "Oh mate, that'd be absolutely lovely." And he just came around and sat with me and like, he walked me through like how to play that deck and stuff. And he just kept leaning over and be like, "Right, you want to use Prime Catcher now," and stuff like that. Like, he was so lovely. It was one of the, I met a load of really, really nice people that weekend, and him, that single bloke, George, just exemplified everything I love about Pokemon in a single interaction, and he made my weekend. And we now follow each other on Twitter.
Shout out, George.
Yeah, shout out George. It was a really sweet moment, and just for him to sit down and be like, "Yeah, just borrow my pristine deck that I've brought, and like I'll walk you through it. I'll take half an hour out of my day and just sit with you and talk about it." Like, yeah, that's what I love about Pokemon. Everyone is there because they love it, and everyone wants to help everyone, learn more and play more.
Yeah, in the finals, I think it was the TCG Masters finals. It was Toad, and I can't remember who was playing against. I've completely forgot who was playing. And before they even started, they were just shuffling the decks and having a laugh with each other, having a great time. And it's just like the fact that they're friends and they face each other. It's like, obviously, it's a big deal. Like, for whoever to win is a huge deal. But like the fact they're just happy for each other and happy to like chill and be and just enjoy each other's company beforehand and be friends. You just don't see that in sport. Win.
Yeah, Tord is Charizard, Pidgeotto deck. It's going pretty hard.
I did also get a chance to sit down with Wolfie.
Oh yes, Mr. Black.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll be writing that up probably tomorrow morning because I had to take a day off today because otherwise I think I would have just cried. But yeah, I got a chance to sit down with Wolfie Glick whilst he had like 5 minutes in between matches. Absolute sweetheart. Very, very lovely bloke. Actually had the time, and he could have. Do you know what? I think he could have been a bit of a snob. He was really lovely and had answered all my questions. It gave some interesting answers. Yeah, really, really happy to bump into him, which I was not expecting.
Everyone I've ever met at a Pokemon event has been really nice. Apart from there was these two people. That's like tall, thin lassie and like kind of effeminate guy. She had like long red hair. And he had weird purple hair and
small cat with them talking.
Yeah. Honestly, you would swear that this cat could talk. You could just hear them giggling away. But
there was still about 20% way through that. I still thought it could have been me and Nathan.
Yeah, I was sure it was going to be us.
No, it was a very good weekend. I was gutted to have to go home early, but we will rectify that in the future, brothers.
Me and Nathan definitely missed you there. Like, we went out for some drinks on the first night. Afterwards, we were told by Jack, so this journalist called Jack Rea, a lovely guy. He's always at the Pokemon events. He informed us about his cocktail bar doing a Pokemon-themed cocktail range. And their entire menu was just Pokemon-themed, and each page of the menu was a different Pokemon card showing like the drink on it and calling it the Mew. Oh, is that it there? Look, there it is. And got to sip them all.
Shout out. It was Kalu Kalay in Shoreditch. They were very, very sweet, and you can see there, that's like a Venusaur.
Oh, very nice.
A Vulpix. I was slurping on Psyduck. I also had a Charmander and a Ghastly, I think. Which was, it was really good. It was also, and it wasn't just like, funny themed cocktails. Banging. Absolutely banging.
So nice. So good. Except the last one. But I think that was me discovering that I don't like vermouth.
Yes, I think that's what that was, because I thought that was really tasty. But it was really funny.
Apparently, I don't like it.
We went in on Jack's recommendation, and we went in with a load of bags of Pokemon stuff, and the guys were like, "Oh, what a coincidence! We've got a Pokemon-themed night going." And we were like, "Yeah, we know. We've just come from the huge Pokemon event because people were talking about it." And they were like, "What Pokemon event?" We're like, "Why are you? How do you?" Yeah, fine, perfect, serendipitous. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. Serendipity is another one of those horrible Pokemon. It's literally Pheasantipity. That's not even a joke. I was like, that's a ridiculous name for a Pokemon, but it is one. Why can't we go back to what I'm going to be like an Alex Jones ranter, but my persona is a Dawn fan. I'm angry Dawn fan.
Ross will be so upset if you do that.
Yeah, don't.
Oh well, you're fine.
Don't sully the name of Dawn fan.
No, Nate, put that hair across down.
No, he's too sweet.
Look at his face. Look at the boy.
Which Pokemon would do InfoWars?
Machamp.
No, Sableye. Sableye looks like maybe Machamp because he's taking a lot of blows to the head, but Sableye is like a weird kind of grubber.
Grimstar?
Yeah, I was thinking more Timber and Conkeldurr. They look like they're on something. they look like they're on the growth hormones.
Yeah. Make America gibble again. But yes, next year I will be back. The Pokemon Center said see you next year on it. So I mean,
I assume so.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this is just where EUIC is now. Maybe it is just in
I think
London.
it might just be the most convenient thing.
Yeah. It was in Germany in 2022, but like it's been such a hit the past couple of years. Like I think they'll keep doing this here, and I think that pushes us getting Worlds again away for quite a long time. But
yeah, that's fine. Like I'm happy having EUIC here on a regular basis because it just means that we have an excuse to see people, and it's always going to be an easy thing to go to, even if what PR people leave, like chances slip away. There's always going to be a media pass to go. There'll always be a way to attend. Like we could leave the industry, but we can always still go to it.
I mean, I'd just be going as a spectator. Like if it's there every single year, I'd just be going. Yeah, I love EUIC. Had a really great time.
Yeah,
but yes. Shout out to Alex, listener, who noticed me when I'd been in there for like 5 minutes, and they know. I mean, I have a very inconspicuous head, and I'm a hugely tall man, so it's not exactly a difficult profile to notice. But Alex was lovely. Yeah, shout out Alex. I'm sorry I never had any cards on me, but I completely forgot because I'm an idiot.
We remembered and no one found us.
We made sure we had cards on us for the rest of the weekend just in case. And even more embarrassingly, nobody stopped us. So I think we've all got egg on our face.
Ross was trying so hard to get that pack. He was like, every time he'd see us, it was like, oh my God, is that Nathan from Secret Red Podcast? And then as I put that tweet out, like, no one in media. And then one of the PR people walked in and went, do you know who this is? This is Tom from the Secret Red Podcast.
It was also
I'm not giving it to someone who works at Pokemon.
It's also like nobody that's been on the podcast, and Ross, that does include you.
Lie awake at night at the fact that so many people that work for the Pokemon company know about this.
Oh my God. So the person from the Pokemon company who was talking about it to us, she was like, yeah, one of you has the box that we sent out behind you on the shelves. She was talking about that.
Yeah.
That exact box. I was like, oh no, that's mine. That's me.
Yep. There. She said.
Do you know who doesn't? Do you know who doesn't have anything that you sent out on the shelf behind me? The forgotten son of the Secret Rare Podcast. Not these two identical boys.
All right.
To be fair, I had to not wear my glasses because we have too similar hair.
The one picture of you and I next to each other. Also, when it was like, it was me, you, and then Tom Regan was stood there as well. It was like, so one of us needs to change. But yeah,
when us three roll up to an event together, I'm going to have to stand in the middle of you two, so that there's a nice symmetry going there.
I need to get the mustache back. That's what I need to do. There needs to be some more differentiation.
Yeah, you've lost some age. You've become more youthful with your shave.
If that was possible. You honestly, you're virgin on about fucking 21 at this point. Anyway, shout out to the Pokemon Company and all the lovely people. You know who you are. You are a great deal of help, especially with how annoying we are. I'm talking about me specifically.
No, we're annoying.
You know.
Yeah, we were also annoying, but the Pokemon Company, PR and the Pokemon staff themselves hosted a really good event. They were really courteous. Everything was really well organized, and it made it easy not only to be media there, but also just to be a fan enjoying it. So, fantastic event, well ran all the way around.
Yeah. Okay. Any more? Anything else? Any more business before we head off down the dusty trail?
Is there any news in there? Much going on?
I think they announced some dates for some Worlds thing. I don't know.
They're going to do the Worlds again. They've decided that they're going to actually do it. Congratulations to them. Honolulu Convention Center, August 16th to 18th. If you would like to fly from Glasgow to Honolulu, it will be £1,100. You will fly for 25 hours because you have to go Glasgow to London, London to LA, LA to Honolulu.
There's no direct. Like you have to go to LA, then down to Honolulu. That's horrific.
There's no direct from London. You have to go to LA and then go.
I knew this. Will at Gaming Bible, he flew to Hawaii for the Sonic event, and he had to his flights were horrific. Yeah, no, grim.
I mean, I'm just saying, if anyone's listening to this, I will fly for 5 days. But the point is, 16th to the 18th, that'll be good fun. That's a cool location.
If Pokemon want to fly us three out as the Pokemon Secret Red Podcast,
as the world's
absolutely.
best Pokemon podcast. If they want to take us, we'll podcast from the beach. You'll see how sunburned I get.
I'll stop
my
swearing.
God, us three
I'll stop
on the
swearing.
beach.
Yes.
Us three on the beach in Honolulu.
Oh my
Come
God,
on,
yes.
We die.
Special guest
three.
casters. The secret
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh mate, we should absolutely do that. They have their official casters, but then we do like an unofficial cast as well, where it's the three of us being like, I can't read that. What does that card say?
You know, like when like Devolver do their little mini E3 next to E3,
Yeah.
it'll be like our separate worlds on the side that's just next to it.
Yeah. God. Poor Pokemon Company, man.
Yeah.
Really,
it was all going so well before we turned up.
Yeah.
They've been very nice to us. They don't have to.
They're so nice.
It's because we're so powerful and famous. Anyway, we will come back soon enough. And now that event season is over and we've not got a game this year, allegedly, we're going to get into some features. I thought of this idea of doing like a Mount Rushmore of certain categories of Pokemon stuff.
Oh, that was such a great idea, Jordan. You did a really good idea. That was really good of you to think that up. So smart, so clever.
Yeah, so we'll come back with that soon enough. But until then, you can follow me on Twitter at Jordan Midler, Tom at Monkey Nook, Nathan at Nate, and Destroy. Say goodbye, Tom.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Nathan.
Goodbye.
I will see you. We're so close. So close. So close. We'll see you next time.